Welcome to the creepiest channel on YouTube for all of your Diablo and horror review movie needs. I am your creepy uncle, Bannick13, and this is Challenge Rift 56. It's a Crusader, and I'm playing a Crusader this season, and ironically enough, the very first video that I uploaded based on the Crusader class was a beginner starter build which actually focused on Thorns damage, and this is a Thorns Invoker Crusader. So he's using 5 pieces of Invokers. However, Ring of Royal Grandeur in the cube will give us the full 6-piece bonus there. He's got a yellow ring, Forgotten Lantern. He's got Justice Lantern with the Boyarsky's chip, so it's going to give us more Thorns damage. In his amulet, he has resistant damage. I don't know why he's done that at all. And a Mutilation Guard gem in the Forgotten Lantern. He's using Hack, which is definitely nice for some Thorns damage, and Coven's Criterion. And this player's also using Cassette's Cord of Righteousness, which won't be helping us whatsoever because we ain't using Fist of the Heavens in this Challenge Rift today. Looking at Kenai's Cube, Odin's Son, Aquila Cuirass, Ring of Royal Grandeur, of course, so you can get that 6-piece bonus. All in all, the gear and the Kenai's Cube is quite odd. I don't think this is a very good setup. It must be someone experimenting, which is fine if it's a new player or whatever. Nothing wrong with that. And it can add to the challenge as well. It can make it more difficult, which is what I like. I like difficult challenge rifts. I hate smashing through it. It's a bit boring. But having said that, if it's too hard, people get frustrated and then they can't complete it and they just think, stuff it. Instead of doing the challenge rift, I'll just go do bounties instead and get more materials anyway. So either way, I like a challenge. Up to you, whatever you prefer. Looking at the skills: Punish, Consecration, Steed Charge, Iron Skin, Bombardment, and Laws of Justice. The passives: Finery, Fervor, Iron Maiden, and Divine Fortress. So this is very, very easy, very, very straightforward. We've got 2 skills here: Laws of Justice and Iron Skin, which will be our damage reduction skill. So if we're taking a lot of damage, if we're standing in elemental damage or taking a lot of damage from elites, just activate one of these. You usually try and activate one at a time, so when one of them's on cooldown, you can activate the other. But all in all, I didn't really have much survivability issues during this challenge rift. Steed Charge, obviously, for mobility and getting through some sticky situations. Definitely handy for speed increases as well if you want to try and get that awesome time and get onto the leaderboards and make a name for yourself. If that's what you want, that's fine. You're going to have to use Steed Charge. Consecration is one of our primary damage dealers. Now, if you're around a dense pack or an elite pack, definitely dump this. There's a consecrate. You will consecrate the ground around you, and that area actually deals Thorns damage every second to your enemies, so you'll drop enemies really quickly. Punish is another primary damage dealer. You definitely want to be handing out punishes to any enemies that you come across, and then we're going to be dumping Consecration as well, so that'll be just extra Thorns damage. And lastly, Bombardment. Again, you want to time this well, so when Consecration's on cooldown, come across an elite pack, or if you come across a dense pack, use Bombardment. Again, massive Thorns damage in that area, and also don't forget to be punishing enemies, handing them out as much as possible when we're either activating Bombardment or Consecration. Extra damage, and that's pretty much it. Watch me do it, then it's going to be your turn. It's super easy. I'm very familiar with the Thorns damaging build with the Crusader class, so let's go on in. Enough babble. Alright, we're in. I'll go to Steed Charge straight away. As soon as you see a big dense pack like this, either Bombardment or Consecration, you'd want to definitely save one in case you come across an elite like that. Perfect example. So you've got one of those powerful skills to use and get that elite down as soon as possible. Keep on moving. Use your Steed Charge whenever available. And this is quite a good map. There aren't too many different routes you can take. It's pretty simple. There's only a few turns that you can take where you'll strongly realise that you shouldn't have went there, and then all you have to do is just rinse and repeat, reset the set dungeon. If time's a factor for you, if you're not too fussed about the time, if you just want materials, it ain't going to be a problem this week. Now this elite pack here is super annoying because of those brick walls. I miss my illusory boots. Illusory boots are awesome, which is why I like my Condemned Crusader so much this season. I actually think I just missed an orb, but I'm not going back. There's plenty of elites here. All good. And we're already smashing the time, as you can see. So, as you're killing packs along the way, these regular monsters, don't spend too much time on them. Just down a few and then keep on moving. Don't have to clear out the entire pack. But I definitely like killing trash along the way to the next elite pack. And there's plenty of trash and plenty of density as well, so... And if you don't want to use your bombardment or consecration, if the pack isn't too big and you think you can take it out pretty easily, just use punish, keep spamming punish, and the more they attack you, the more our thorns will activate and we'll just take them out that much easier. Because thorns is actually a defensive skill, which dishes out damage as we take it. So anyone that damages us, the damage reflects back onto them, the enemies, in case you didn't know what thorns damage was. That's all it is. It's a defensive skill that can become an offensive. And the reason we're using punish is because it actually dishes out some of our thorns damage. Another elite there. So elites are very easy to come by. Make sure you pick up all of your orbs. They're very easy to miss because of all the eye candy going on screen. There's so many freaking colors and lasers and stuff. Sometimes if you're moving really quickly, it's very easy to miss an orb. And I always notice, sort of when it's at the end of the screen, I don't want to go back for it. We'll be wasting time. But having said that, even if you do miss an orb or two, you ain't going to fail this. It's very, very easy. Follow my instructions. Use those defensive damage reduction skills when you need to. And then time bombardment and consecration nicely. And if you come across trash that isn't that dense, like I mentioned, just use punish and let the thorns do the rest for you. Pylon up here, also elite pack up here. Get him, come on. And we keep on moving forward. I know there's a little area, I think it's further down here, there's another elite hiding from us. Yep, just in here. So take note of that. And we're smashing the time, we're making good time, we got this. Easily. Your creepy uncle will not fail you, people, will not fail you. So I was actually hoping to pop the Rift Guardian on this floor, but we missed it. It's alright. There's an elite down here somewhere, it'll pop here. Now we just take out some trash until the Rift Guardian pops. Nope, nothing there. And I literally only entered this challenge rift once, and then bang, second time in I hit the record button because I'm pretty familiar with the Thorns damaging build, and I could tell this is an easy one. So we've got some cooldowns up, damage reduction, no problem, consecration's up, and because of our Thorns, the Rift Guardian's like nothing. The more he damages us, the more damage he takes. It's pretty damn awesome. So there it is, another day, another week, another fresh set dungeon. Thank you all for tuning in and supporting your creepy damn uncle. I love you all more than words can ever describe. If you want to mutually show your love to this creepy damn uncle that puts in this effort to deliver the creepiest damn videos on YouTube, don't forget subscribing is definitely optional and much appreciated. Otherwise, same creepy place, same creepy time, same creepy channel.